Get away from city lights, all the city pollution. That definitely helps a lot. But as you mentioned, yeah, cloud cover can be something that can obstruct the view a lot. But good news, Phil, it's hot, it's clear. Things are pretty quiet, and there's only a small chance at rain tonight, so we'll talk about that in just a bit. Before we get to that, let's talk about the live conditions around town, from Skycam to the airport to Calaveras Lake. We'll notice a little bit more cloud cover out to the south and east, and that's all starting our next weather pattern, which is starting this evening, and we'll dive into that in just a bit. 94 at Stinson, 93 at the airport, partly cloudy, northwest winds at 12. This is summer-like heat. I mean, look at this, triple digits out in Pearsall down I-35, 97 at Carrizo Springs, 94 at Floresville, and 89 in Seguin. It's still 93 in San Antonio, which is going to contribute to a small chance at an isolated storm later on tonight. Now, notice on wind speeds, there's a boundary moving in from the west. This is what we call a dry line, because along that boundary, it's very dry air, and that particular boundary is now moving into San Antonio. You'll notice dew points or humidity out to the south and east are in the 60s. Behind this front, they're in the 30s. The air is very dry, and what that's going to do is kind of spark off some isolated activity. You can see out near Bryan, College Station, I-45, that is present. And here comes one of our forecast models by 6 p.m. tonight, east of San Antonio, near Seguin, Gonzales, Hallettsville, some isolated storm activity. That's what the dry line can do, especially with the heating of the day. Daytime heat can help fuel thunderstorms as temperatures are rising into the 90s. By 7 p.m., a lot of the activity moves farther south. So San Antonio really not included in this chance for rain, but there will be isolated storms around, especially the farther south and the farther east you go away from San Antonio. So tonight's forecast, 90 at 7. It's going to be hot. 84 at 8, 81 at 9 p.m. Mostly clear skies. Tomorrow's forecast, another beautiful day. I would actually argue it's going to be a lot better because less heat, more cooler, at least a lot cooler, middle to upper 70s, mostly clear, mostly sunny and gorgeous weather on the way. So let's talk about the outlook and what to expect by Monday and Tuesday. This low moves off to the east. We're going to look out to the west near El Paso, New Mexico, for a very weak disturbance to move in Wednesday and Thursday, and that'll spark off our next chance at rain in the 7-day, which, by the way, forecast guidance saying Wednesday morning, Thursday night, a few thunderstorms will be around, not widespread, but scattered in coverage in the area. How much rain? Highest totals east of Houston, towards that area, East Texas and around San Antonio. On average, a tenth to a quarter over the next several days. So not what we need, but at least something's in the forecast, especially with this drought in place. All right, 7-day forecast tonight into early Sunday, some isolated activity, mostly south of town. Tomorrow, 78, a lot better. 81 on Monday, 77 on Tuesday. And then here comes the ramp up in temperatures as we approach the first day of Fiesta, 86 on Thursday and lower 80s by the weekend. Keep it on Kids 5. We'll be right back.